What is up, squad? It's your boy Jesimein. Today, man, I played Division 2. I finally got on the servers. I don't know what it was the other day, but I couldn't get on. But I hopped on and I put on my shotgun build just to put on, right? I had a double barrel shotgun you guys saw that I was working on, and I'm just let this play in the background while I talk about it. Yo, I feel you guys, right? So I haven't necessarily been playing a lot, but I played enough to know how crazy shotguns are. Now, what hurts me is I'm not gonna say I've seen this before, but I've seen this before, right? If you play Division 1, you know one of the worst times in the game's history was when shotguns were rampant, right? It was what people claim killed Division 1, like completely. Like that was the biggest drop in player base because people didn't like it. Do I see it as the same kind? No, it's not the same, but it's still extremely, extremely aggravating. I mean, even when I was using it, mind you, I haven't been able to grind the new title update, period. Like I've been like gone for like a month. But hopping on, I definitely felt what people were complaining about. People were telling me, just wait till you see shotguns. I don't know what they did. I must have missed something. Did they buff it? I don't know. I don't know what they did, but even when people are extremely tanky, it's like 1 to 2 tap if you have a good build. And I can only imagine if I was to fully spec into this, just the amount of damage I would do. Because mind you, my gunner class isn't even, I have like 3 points spec'd into it. I don't have no shotgun damage. I have no god roll shotgun, anything. It's just the fact that it does all this damage, period, right? Me and Lit, we were playing around with it and it was crazy. This dude was freaking lagging his ass off. I don't know what that is, but I just want to talk about this because I know people are going to get super scared at the idea like this, that's going to completely ruin the game. I promise you it's not going to stay like this. Just by being a division player for the past 3 years, I know when something's extremely strong, this is definitely going to be strong, especially when it starts getting more mainstream. I don't know what the necessarily like the optimal build is. I just know the double barrel with premeditated is nuts. Like you see, like my build's trash. I have 27,000 health. And I was still able to just run through a lot of people. If I was fully spec'd, bro, like fully spec'd into this, I will be able to one-tap anybody, I feel, because I have a lot of really good shotgun mods. And if I apply those in the way that I know, especially now that I know how strong shotguns are, I'm definitely going to be able to be a nuisance. Now, granted, there's a lot of good builds right now that I seen. Like I went against an LMG guy that was really hard. Obviously, if you keep your distance from a shotgunner, you don't have to really worry about it. But for me, I still feel like nobody wants to be one-tapped unless it's a sniper nemesis, right? And even with a sniper nemesis, people complain. So imagine if you get one-tapped with like a full-fledged damage shotgun berserk activated shotgun shot when you have your full health, when you're running 300, 400k health or armor, you're gonna be pretty upset. And for me, I think realistically, it's not even that. If people complain about this, I'm not even mad at the complaint. Like it's a valid complaint. You can see right here where the LMG was really hard to actually fight, which is the only balanced part about it, right? You can't 2-tap from the distance that I'm at. It doesn't do nothing. But at mid to close range, it's like it's tough, right? Now, I'm definitely gonna make a build, just to see how far I could push it. Cause why not? I mean, and I don't know if I'm gonna share it or necessarily or anything, but I just want to make it to see how far it can be pushed and just see if it's the shotguns that are strong or if it's just how the metas ran or however it is, or if it's just double barrel, whatever the case may be. I actually want to push it to the limit. But I already see it. Like I've already ran into 100 different reasons of it already. You can see right here the LMG is where LMG would win, right? So you have to hit your shots with your shotgun. So it's not like it's unstoppable. Like back in the day, Division 1 shotguns were unstoppable at a time. There was no reason to run anything else in the game because of how the game was ran. But this one, you kind of have a little luxury that you can kind of play far back if you don't want to get killed, because they definitely can't kill you from a distance. But honestly, I see it already. I've been playing. I don't know how much time I play. I actually streamed today. Plus I played, and I already see. I've kind of inspected some players who had really, really good shotgun builds, and I can kind of see the direction everybody's going. And so it's not even a matter of me sharing a build or not. It's already out there. I don't know who made it mainstream, or people just got killed by it and they're like, oh, bro, well, shotguns are definitely strong. What are we going to do about it? Whatever the case may be, all I know is at the end of the day, you guys are going to deal with it, because because if I'm sorry, the freaking windows are windy. But if I dealt with it, and I haven't even played that much, I can only imagine the people who are actually playing like 24 hours a day or however long you play. You're pretty much going to be dealing with it. And I know for me, it felt annoying, and it's really hard to get me annoyed in PvP because I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna adapt, I'm gonna be on it. But there were some times where I'm like, getting one tap sucks. You feel me? But then again, granted, I have 170k armor with like 27,000 health. I'm gonna get one tap. But I've seen builds that have like 200 while they're still one tapping, so it's possible. I don't know how it works in normalized. I don't know if this is even a main thing or if it's a new thing. I don't know. All I do know is it's definitely existent, and I can see where people are upset. So realistically, I'm gonna tell you guys, hopefully in this next title update, especially because I've heard that they're revamping skills and stuff, that it gives more option. They don't necessarily have to nerf it because it's strong, but it's not ridiculous, unstoppable. There's instances and situations where you feel like, okay, this is OP. Overall, I'm not too worried about it if they add stuff otherwise, right? So if they give me my skills back, I'm gonna have more fun playing with the skills than I'm gonna do shotgun anyways. And even if it's a thing, if you really need to, you can outplay them by damaging them from distance, especially if you're in team setting. Now, if you're solo, I don't know, and if you don't know how to move around, I don't know. But then that comes down to skill, right? But long story short, if you're not too hungry for the kill, overall, you can get them to a point where you can beam them from across the map. You know what I'm saying? If you play smart. But that doesn't change the fact when you're in a situation, because division is always up in your face regardless. So obviously the advantage is going to be for the shotgunners. They're going to run and hit cover and kind of camp it out until you finally lose your patience. And it's going to come down to who's more patient. And I mean, really, that's how it is anyways. I don't really see a difference because that's how players play now regardless. It's who's more patient and then who hits their shots when they're right in front of the face. But for me, this in your face gameplay is something I've been used to, right? I've been playing Division since Division 1 Alpha. It's just how it is. So I know shotguns are going to be strong at some point. I said it in the beta. I said it when I first played the game. I was like, there's no way in this kind of, especially when the time to kill was even faster, there's no way that shotguns weren't going to be amazing at some point. And I mean, here it is. Here we are. Now, whether they keep it like this, whether they change it, I don't know. Because remember, the clutch meta lasted for a long time, and clutch was extremely strong. Clutch, berserk, all that. But I think one tapping has always been something that they kind of shied away from. With the sticky bomb, they ended up nerfing that. With shotgun, with the original shotguns, they ended up nerfing that. It's just one tapping in any PvP game that isn't hyper realistic, like Siege or something, is going to piss people off, especially in a looter. Especially people who are speccing into armor and all this stuff, they don't want to be one tapped. You know what I'm saying? They're like, if I'm giving up all this damage, I don't want to be one tapped. So realistically, I can understand why it's going to be nerfed. Now, do I know it's going to be nerfed? No, because the clutch took a while. You feel me? They know what they're doing. Should it be nerfed? I guess it depends on how strong should shotguns be, right? That's a double barrel shotgun. So you have 2 bullets and you have to reload. It should be extremely strong. Should it be one tap? No, I don't think that one shot out of the double barrel should be one tap in any situation. 2, yeah, I think it should be half-half. Right? Granted, you hit both your shots and you know you have a chance to reload. If they don't heal, that's different. But I've seen people one tapping, right, with the berserk combo, and I don't know. I mean, that's all situational. You have to take their armor off, and you know you have to play smart around that. But overall, I don't know. It's going to be definitely something interesting, something that I'm going to try to pay attention to. I'm going to try to push it to the limit. You guys know how I do regardless. You can see lit right here, pestilence my shit right here. But oh no, it wasn't that. But I think ultimately what it's going to come down to, it's going to come down to how many people use it and how overwhelming it gets if people don't find a way to counteract it, right? Unbreakable is a really good counter for it if you hit your shots, but it doesn't matter because if you miss your shots and you don't put enough damage in them by the time they drop that cam, run in circles while reloading, then it's going to be the same thing. So I don't know. I'm kind of hands off until I dive into it, and I'm definitely going to dive into it because if I can put out a video that shows how strong it can be, maybe, you know, everybody says, well, Jesimein, you put out the video, everybody's gonna do it. People are already doing it. It doesn't matter. Before I found out through people. So it's already out there. It's just a matter of how far can it go with creative minds, right? Because most people just throw it together. Like, I didn't have to do anything. I just have to put on a shotgun, literally, with an old build with no health, and I was able to destroy people. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys feel like like this is something that you feel should be changed, or you're finally okay with it because it's shotguns? Do you feel it's balanced? Let me know. I haven't dived, like I said, I cannot fully speak unless I dive fully in, and I truly feel like the limits haven't even been pushed yet, which is kind of scary. So I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys feel that I should put some kind of video out. I should, hey man, before it happens, before it gets too much, do something about, but who knows, the next title update's going to come, and we might be introduced to something, especially because there's an exotic shotgun with the new title update. We don't know what it does, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be strong. It looks like a Super 90, and if shotguns themselves are too strong, who knows? Just like the Eagle Bear is extremely strong compared to everything else, you might have that shotgun and it might be the thing. So I don't know. It's kind of a scary concept because an exotic shotgun that isn't Lullaby or Sweet Dreams, you would imagine is going to hit hard now, especially because those two don't. So I don't know. Let me know what you guys think below. But shotguns are definitely they're definitely here, and plan for it, expect it, and I'm pretty sure if you've been playing, you already see it, and it's not a bad thing because it's a meta change, right? The meta is always going to change. Something's going to be strong. It's something new. It's not new, but new. It's new because more people are using it. It's not new because I already knew how strong it was before. We used to have fun with it. But I mean, just adapt. Try to make a build that counteracts that, because most people are gonna be running that. But it's cool because if you're a rifle player, it's just dream for you. You're playing a distance anyways. If you're a sniper, it's dream for you. If you're an AR player, you have an advantage. So play smart. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been real. I love y'all. Let me know what y'all think below. Smash that like. Let's hit them likes, man. Them likes are important. And subscribe if you're new. Yeah, boy is out.